Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Foundation, where it looks like we've got some pretty weak weather, I'm afraid, but that isn't going to stop our little farmers getting to work on chopping down all of this wheat, which is awesome to see. That will hopefully then generate us some grain, which in turn will generate flour, which in turn will generate bread. We currently have the whole chain waiting for these folks here, so we'll speed up time a little bit. I'm interested to see how much the sort of the haul from these two farms gets us. So we'll see what that does, and then and we'll take a look at whether or not it's worth planting more farms, or whether it's enough at the moment to look after one baker, because the bakery is going to have to get down to here. We currently have berries, meat, and fish. Of which we are struggling to keep both in stock, berries, meat, and fish, of which we are also struggling to keep both in stock. But people have been in the comments, get in the comments, and they've let us know a few tips and tricks, which we will look at in a moment. But first of all, yes, I really want to see how we generate here, because what I would like to do is when we replant and really see what a full replanting looks like, we're gonna re-affect these fields up here and paint them so that we can get some more. Farms in, I think. So yeah, these guys are doing a good job here. We're in harvesting season. The granary has been built. That's good. That's over here, I think. So we'll assign all of this stuff to this. We have wheat, we have flour, we have bread, and we have boar. Or do we put boar in, or do we put meat in? We'll put boar in and see, because there is a hunter over here. But that's probably still going that way. We'll look at that in a moment. Okay. First of all, though, yes, you can see here, this is how far they got last time, which means all of this space here could be prime estate for another couple of farms. So I quite like the idea of that. But you know what? There may just be enough. You know, we have 7 wheat currently in here. 7 doesn't seem like much. There's none in there. Well, let's have a look. There is currently 10 there. And 10 there. Looks like they gather 10 at a time. They move 7 over here. Let's have a look. No, still just 9 there. All of that wheat has just disappeared. I'm hoping it's going to make more than 1 flour, because if 10 wheat makes 1 flour, that's pretty rough. Oh, produces 2 flour in exchange for 8 wheat. Oh, yeah, so wheat. Well, I don't think we're going to make anywhere near enough wheat with those 2 farms to generate flour into bread. What does bread require? Produces 12 bread for 3 flour. Oh, okay, so it's actually not that bad. But even still, yeah, I definitely think we need to have some more farms. So, they're currently harvesting state, so let's see if we can figure these out. So, this sort of painted all down there to about here, I think. So this is this one. Let's do this one first. I'm going to take this to about here. Okay. And we're actually going to just take the edge off there. Oh, no, wrong way, sorry. So we can make a clear little path. Like so. Okay, and then we'll come to this one. No, we'd probably not worth putting a little bit there, is it? So this time we'll keep that there. And we'll trim... Oops. We'll trim this off here. I don't know why that did that. A little blip of a node there. Alright. And then we will... What will we do then? Then we will put another farm down here. So like food production, wheat farm. It'd be nice if it showed us the other one's maps, but it doesn't look like it's going to. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Put it down about there, and we'll click build. And then we'll also come to paint. And we're going to remove all of this wood extraction. So we'll leave that stone in there. All of that and all of this. Because instead, I want you to clear out those there, ready for farm number 4. So that'll take a moment, but hopefully they'll get working on that. What are we missing stuff here? Is this a trader? Okay, traders going around and buying some bits and bobs. Money-wise, we're doing quite a bit better. We're just really struggling to keep the food in. Let's have a look. How much bread do we have? We have 24 bread. I mean, it really isn't much, is it? But it's the beginnings of something. Let's see. This now has 3 flour, so we'll make 12 more bread. Here there is no flour. Here there is no flour. Yeah, so we're not making much bread at the moment. We'll definitely get some more farms going. But the bread we do have can be sold. So we're going to come up to our market and put in another food stall. Should we get this the right way around? There. Put a nice red-blue top on it. Is that okay, or is it? Is that away, a little bit away from the wall there? Yeah, that's fine. And we'll click build on that. And then we need to do the same down here as well. We might have to start over on the other side in front of that house now, but that's fine. So we'll close that. We'll come here. Food stall. Make sure that we don't get too close to there, you can see. So, probably just going to be there, and we'll get another one next to it eventually. But that's a fine spot there. Yep, that seems happy. And we'll build that as well. Okay, we currently don't have anyone free, so we'll hire a few people because we will need market sellers and stuff. Did that granary have staff? Let's have a look. No, it has none. So that might affect this as well, of course. So let's just fill that up with transporters first of all. Get them all working because we do want the unemployment to be low. Unemployment should be good. It's currently everyone's got a job, but we'll see. So they're going to paint a really horrible line there. I was really hoping they would go the other way, but I suppose it is what it is. All the flour's gone, all the wheat is gone. We do have a slight stock of boar. I mean, maybe that wasn't also a problem with the meat in that it wasn't being kept here. The hunter's hut. No, you can have 50 boar in there. No, that wasn't a problem. So maybe the butchery is the problem, just not generating the meat quick enough. So yes, food rations. People were telling me the sort of good spaces for stuff. Basically, 2 hunters should cover a decent sized forest. So we don't have anyone to work these at the moment, but we're working on getting trades. So hunter hut. We can currently get a second hunter hut that will deal with this forest. So you're going to go there, and we'll click build. And then here as well, a second hunter's hut. Currently there's one over there that deals with this side of the forest. We're going to have one down this end here that deals with the other side of it. We'll have it right down the edge here because I want to keep this little bit of space here for some housing. And then the other thing they said was the correct amount of gathering is to have a person per bush, basically, and that will just about keep them going. So we actually have one gathering hut with 3 people in, and then another one with 2 people in, because there are 5 bushes here. And they will occasionally run out, but for the most part not. And instead they'll be able to generate berries at a slightly higher rate. So that's good. And then the other thing is, I just want to double check with the tavern that we did correctly do something about beer. I think we just used all the beer we had. Yep. So instead we're going to go back to berry brew. I mean, we'll set beer and berry brew up in case we do get some more beer. So there we go. Market changes have been complete, which means we've opened a new tier of labor. So let's take a look at that first of all, see what that opens up for us. Progression, labor. So that was renown, I guess, opened up. Nice. So here with labor, we still have the ability to do hedges and some nice little barrels and things like that. A decorative part, yeah. So that's good. for the market, I suppose. Then we also have tavern, refined architecture, refined hall balcony. Oh, there we go. So we can make a fancy tavern, which we would like to do eventually. We can do milling taxes, activate windmill taxes. I mean, that seems a little extreme. Labour buildings upkeep reduced. Oh, okay, that's just good things to have happening. And then here, manor house stone architecture, which is good. We can generate bigger manor house. Mining taxes, drinking taxes. So mostly just we're going to tax the people through the teeth. Kingdom, we don't have much. We do have a fort, though, which we should look at doing eventually. And in the common path, we do the bailiff office. Allows you to name a bailiff who can fulfill various mandates in the Great Hall. Employs a commoner. I thought we'd done that, but let's click that. I thought we'd done that one. Okay, we have a few people here. Boop, boop. That's good. You can get to work. So where are these buildings we're building? There's not many of them. I suppose we never actually built a second builder's hut. Like, we just have these three little folks here building. And they've done this farm here. And we looks like we missed the year. Well, it was my fault for forgetting. But these all seem full, which is nice. So I suppose what we can do, seeing as this is... They've definitely made this the farm. We can do Forbidden Land, but does the Forbidden Land stop them farming on it? Because we would like it not to be Forbidden Land. We would like them to walk up to the farm this way. They've also finished that forestry as well. That's good. Okay, so let's clear that up. So it's a little bit micromanagey right now, but I'm happy to do it because... you know, that's how the game's played, really. I don't want to go into that area there. Otherwise, that's fine. And then we'll give these guys this job again over here. You're doing great. Let's just do that just to make sure. Awesome. All right, so that's back up and running. This farm will require 3 farmers. We'll put them on the job, even though they're not going to be doing much this year. We will create this crop field, and we'll give them that sort of size. There we go, and a little gap so we can just see roughly at an angle there. That's good. What I will do is come down to here, just fix this. Because I actually would like the path to come down here. That was kind of the plan there. We will build another farm here, which will hopefully also sort of force that path there. You can do so much with it. That's good. And then hopefully next year they'll... Oh, we're already harvesting. Are we? Or is this because it's Forbidden Land? Harvesting. No, harvesting now. No, we're just there. Okay, well, the stuff grows quick. That's nice. Alright, so Hunter's Hut. Boop. There you go. Just double check we have lots of hunting space. All of that there. All of this over here. Yeah, lots of hunting space there. We've definitely got a good boar number here. Meat is slowly coming in but getting eaten up pretty quickly. I suppose a second... now we have a couple over here now. A butchery over this side that is served by these two is probably not a bad idea. Let's go there with it. There we are. Still doing really great on fish. A lot of common clothes in that I think we're trying to sell. Yeah, okay. So that hunter's done and built. This one over here hasn't started on it yet. The gathering hut is built. Do we have anyone who wants to move in? Nope. Okay. We'll wait. It's fine. I don't mind. We'll wait. Let's see if this farm gets fixed. There we go. The path is now correct. That's good. It doesn't seem like the having that as the forbidden route has affected it that much. It'll just take a year or two for that to go away so that they fill in the rest. But otherwise, that's okay. Hopefully this next farm will be built so we can have all of them running. That'd be good. Yeah, we just need some people to come and join us. Who have we got? Oh, here we go. Beautiful. 4 people, as if by magic. Just the right time. Oh, 3 people. No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take them all on. We're going to get 2 of you working in the foragery hut there. So that's 5 foragers. Now, that's good. The second hunter's hut is up and running. The third hunter's hut is being built as we speak. Just waiting for somebody to come and build that. And then they'll start working on this next farm as well, I imagine. Yeah. You're just pottering about and buying stuff, are you? It'd be nice to see what they bought and sold. Because it looks like they bought and sold stuff, which is good, but I don't know what it was. This line is normally longer. So I'm going to get done. Excellent, thank you. We'll get a hunter in there. So now we have 2 hunters both serving this butchery. And we have 2 hunters both will serve this butchery once it's built. Okay. And then they're already starting working on the next farm here, which is good. Are we still in harvesting mode? No, we're in farm state resting. So they weren't quite able to do the lot this time, which is interesting. So is that plot of land just a little too big? Let's shave that off. And see if that helps next time. Yeah, we can see this path starting to fade now, which is good. And then once the farm is in, and this path is set up, they just shouldn't use this one anymore, which is good. Okay. Oh, 108 bread. Oh, maybe we're doing fine for bread then. The market's done. Oh, that's the problem. We've got nobody selling it. Bread. A bread. There we are. No. Oh, we need some more people. Come on, folks. We need some more people. We have another wheat farm built as well. It's all getting planted. Plant crop fields. You're going to be basically here. Up to there. But you're not going to do anything this year. Because I don't have the staff for you. We need one more person to work a market. Berries, we're sitting at 6, 7. I think the problem is with the berries, just a good chunk of them are going to the brew, but it is what it is. Our employment is high now, that's good. We're just going to employ one of you for a moment, getting you working in here. Actually, no, we could just put you all in the farm, can't we? So I know you've missed a year, but we can get you in the place and get you employed and get you building houses and whatever. Yeah, you won't want to go too close to the sheep farms, I don't think, right? Undesirable. Yeah, because the sheep are stinky. I mean, we have quite a few bits of undesirable areas, unfortunately. Yeah, I do think we're going to have to start thinking about another village soon. Butchery's built. Yeah. Because really, there's not much we can go that way. We could just open this up and just say, here's more housing over here. And we could just open... We could do like this middle run through here, but that would probably require a new market eventually, you know. I mean, the other thing we can look at doing, actually, is just slowly moving all of this stuff out. So all of the stone, there's nothing I can do about. Oh, hello. Skillful management of food during the bad weather has inspired some of your villages, and they wish to build a fountain sculpture masterpiece to honour the occasion. The building's maintenance cost is decreased by 50%, and it must be part of a building containing the Great Hall. Very well. So the Great Hall is the tavern, is it not? No, the Great Hall is the manor house, is it not? It is. So the manor house wants to have a lovely thing. What's this? Elders would like you to have a regional fair, occasion for opening up more trading opportunities by celebrating the fruit of hard labour. Make sure the mood at the fair stays high. The people will do the rest. So, raise the happiness of your village to 75. It's currently 84. and wait for the fair to be over. We get trade bonuses on 10% of all labor allegiance. We get 25% happiness. So I think the problem with the last one is it meant they really ate a lot. Let's gather another time. Let's gather another time because I want to think about the other things it wants us to do. Excuse me. So this Great Hall. Currently, the maintenance cost of this is 21. It will drop it in half, which I don't mind at all. At all, I don't mind that. So we could look at doing it. As part of that, we have a fountain master suite. Building's maintenance cost is reduced by 50% when it's part of a building containing the Great Hall. Can be placed as a standalone building or by editing an existing monument, which is what we want to do, I think, or at least edit an existing building. Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do, folks, is we're going to have to take the butchery and move it this way, and we're going to have to take the everything but the stone and move it this way. The problem is we have to have stone there because it's where our stone is. So until we can really move stone out of the village, that's very much not what we can do. But I do like the idea of moving all of that and basically just having houses here for this market, this church, this tavern, etc., etc. But I don't want to let the people down. The people wish for us to have a beautiful monument in our name. I think that's something we have to do. I'm just wondering why the screen looks so funny. It's because we have that. Okay, so let's go into here. We can select a mandate. Oh, look. These are bailiffs now. We need a bailiff in our village. But to do them, we can have reverse an edict. We can revise a labour privilege, gain influence with labour estate, gain influence with kingdom estate, and revise a kingdom. Okay, I don't have to worry about that just yet, I don't think. We're going to come into here. We're going to go to sub-building. Free build, is it? And then we come down to here. Nice. Must be part of the building containing the Great Hall. Okay, Great Hall. Edit building. Great Hall. Okay, so that's how we do it. Alright. So we have an octagonal basin. It's too far. What's not too far? That's too far. That's too far. Okay, well, there it goes then. I mean, this would be a nice sort of center point to the space anyway. Up on the hill there. Because eventually all of this will be, will be done. So that's fine. We have a fountain pedestal, hexagon, or quarter floral. We definitely have one of those in. Are we going to have the stuff needed for this? Marble. No, we have no marble. Where on earth do we get marble from? And 2 statues. We're way off this. Marbles comes from these things. Unless we can maybe trade it. Let's have a look. Economy. No. Resources. Trade. Who sells... Oh, no, they want to sell it. Buy. They sell marble. We need to unlock trade route for 20 bread. Let's do it. So we can now start buying marble. My goodness, it's going to be expensive. But they want me to build a statue in my honor. I can't turn them down, can I? Axe Lady. Who do we have? Axe Lady, Pickman Marble, Shoveler, Labourer. I mean, Pickman. Oh, we can do gold. We don't have gold either. No, let's do Pickman. Pickman. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that for now. This is going to require... My goodness. An iron as well. Alright, let's click build. That's probably the wrong thing to do. This is gonna absolutely financially cripple us. Alright, let's see what it needs and let's start buying it. We need 70 marble, 10 iron, and 31 tools. Tools, we've been keeping at 10. So, let's go to trade. Can we move this over here so we can see them both? We can. Alright, resources. Marble. We need 70. 70. Buy until inventory reaches 70. Iron. Buy. We can buy iron, that's good. Until it reaches 10. Tools. Buy until it reaches 31. Oh, man. It's going to be so expensive. But it'll look cool. Okay, they're going to go and do that. In the meantime, we desperately need to do stuff that doesn't use marble. iron or tools, which I think is pretty much everything else we've got going for us. So we don't have a crop field. Oh, no, we do. We were just late, weren't we? Okay, cool. So we'll continue to let them do their thing over here. Seems to be able to create us a ton of bread, which is good. We have a lot being moved around. We have some beer. I don't know why. We must have got it from something. We have berry brew. Yeah. We have lots of boar and not much meat. So I can only assume that the butcheries just aren't generating the meat. We need some workers. Do we have anyone? No. Where are they? Are they on their way? They're on their way. It's okay. Every time I feel like I just need them, they're on the way, which is great. So, let's have a look here. What are you? Hunter's Hut. There's no movability. We have to just sort of grin and bear this and rebuild everything. So, let's go to food production. Hunter's Hut. And every time a building is finished, we're going to remove the old one and move the staff across. So, we're going to go to... Is that? Oh, hold on. We already have... Is that Hunter's Hut? Oh, we have 3 Hunter's Huts over here. Well... Okay, I guess. Let's move this one. Oh, let's not move it, but let's rebuild one. So we're going to rebuild one over here. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's rebuild one over here. Build it. It does use tools, but that's fine. And we'll rebuild one over here. I mean, it's so far out of the way, but there we go. So Hunter's Huts are first. Let's get them built, and then we'll remove these 2. The butchery needs moving. Actually, we might as well start the butchery process as well. We'll move that back to here alongside the Hunter's Hut, I suppose. And we'll build it. Okay. Let's get some staff in for this one. Alright, let's just check, because we've done a lot of building recently. Let's just make sure we don't have any empty buildings. Workplace and construction, yes. We don't have 2 taverners in the counter. We require commoners for that. We do have 1 less serf, but that's fine, we know that. So we need to make 2 commoners for the pub. Let's just take them on. Unemployed. We'll pay the 20. Everyone else is working. Whoops. Conclude. Come back to the book. Give the tavern a job to somebody. The surface storage is full on the miners there. Storage is full on the brewer there. I mean, that's fine. We don't need to keep making tons of berry brew. I'd rather it get sold, which, you know, the number is creeping up now. There's 5 in stalls. It's not much, but it's something. Bread. There is 52 at stalls, which is much better. Fish. There is 55 at stalls. Okay, so people should be pretty happy now. They're a little annoyed about housing. I think we're going to be able to open up some of that soon, though. Yeah. And then this is just never going to happen, but that's fine. I'm very aware. All right, so we'll move. So that's all the hunter things moved. What else do we have over here then? Because all of this has got to get shifted as well. We have a sawmill, a forester camp, and a lumber camp. Yes, so all of those need to get rebuilt. So let's do that with resource production. So sawmill, it's all going to move up to here to where this this stuff gets butchered. Sawmill, get it built. Lumber camp on the other side here. Get it built. And a forester camp. I mean, the forester camp doesn't really have any negativity related to it, but it is what it is. Well, it still needs to kind of go up here. We'll build that as well. Okay. That's going to take a long while, so I'm going to go make a coffee. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, I think all of that redevelopment is done. So let's take a look just before we kick everyone out of the old place. So we have a hunter, we have a sawmill, We have a lumber camp. I've already removed a lumber camp, so that's where they're coming from. So what I'm going to do is move all of this down here. We have a forester camp as well. Alright. So that's over that side. And then over here, we have a butchery. And another hunter's hut. Okay. So, we're going to get rid of this hunter's hut. We're going to get rid of this hunter's hut. We're going to get rid of the butchery. Yes, we'll lose a bit of but that's fine. Then we're going to get rid of this sawmill. We're going to get rid of this lumber camp. We're going to get rid of this forester camp, even though I don't think that necessarily affects it. Oh, and there's another lumber camp down here, which we'll get rid of as well. We may need to build one more lumber camp, actually, so let's just do that before we forget. They're actually going to be going over this way, so this can go up here. This is part of the miserable spot. All right. And now what we should see happen is all of these just fill up with staff as people migrate over from the last one. So we have 3 woodcutters there. That's fine. Let's see. We have a sawmill moving over. Forester's done its job. There we go. Butchery has moved across. Carpenters have moved across. That's getting built. Hunter, that one moves across. That one moves across. Excellent. So they automatically go and find their new homes. That's good. And a butcher and a builder has been assigned there, and the woodcutter should move over as well. Excellent. Okay, so everyone has now found their new job. So the next thing we need to do is come down here. We actually need to be able to take in marble. I completely forgot about that. Iron. I think we're already got tools somewhere, but we'll take tools as well. And then our last thing can be... let's do stone, because stone seems to be something we're short of. And we have 3 people currently not working, so we'll get them working there. Okay, and that should now start generating the marble. So if we have another look at our desirability now, we've just got, unfortunately, this one little lump of gump here. But that's okay, because we just need to just have houses around it, and that's otherwise is fine. So now we come to paint. We're going to clear out all of this extraction zone. And just have this bit of stone here. Boop, there we go. We're going to clear out all of this reforestation. Like so. Yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, it looks like that's been fixed now, so we can clear out this area of forbidden lands. That's amazing. They walk down there now. Perfect. Okay. We can then... what have we got here? Is this... What's this? Is this reforestation? Is this hunting? Or is that... Oh, no, that's just our end of our run. Okay. So let's do that. So now what we're going to do is clear out a little bit of hunting. I think actually no, we'll leave all of that as hunting, but actually not this bit. We're going to hope that this stretch is enough here for those hunters and the little one down here. You guys are fine down that side for hunting. Okay. Now we're going to go to residential. And we are going to generate all of this as residence now. Can move all down here. Can move all into this space. Right up to the root to there. We'll probably just clear this out a little bit here. Oops. Don't need to be that close to the berries there, but otherwise that's fine. All of this market. I mean, no, I know they don't build into the market, but it just helps me visualize the space I've actually allowed residents to be. We do this. We did lose a single house here, but you know, it's these needs must. There we go. Okay. So all of this is residency now, and even up to like here, all of this can be residency, although I don't know whether they're going to actually move there, but they can. Alright. There we go. So there's the sound centre now with the residency. I'll move around. Eventually we'll move this further out and have residency come down this way. In fact, I already want that to happen. Let's clear this out as hunting zone. There we go. And then all of this can now be new residency. I don't know whether we'll get many moving in there, but they can. That up for my own sake. Okay, and then we're going to close that. We'll close that. We'll get to territories. We're going to unlock this territory. Then we'll go back to our painting. And now we'll say that forest extraction is now all of this. Gives us a nice large amount of space for trees to be extracted, and we'll reforest it all for now as well. Maybe leave it a little bit away from this side actually, just so that if that area does get cleared we can stick another farm in there if we need to. But all of this currently gets reforested. Let's close that off there. And then this little space here, it is marked as residency right now, so we can actually give that to extraction as well. And that'll help clear the area out for housing. Okay. And then we click play and we hope the world didn't break. Because there's, you know, one slight slip there and it's all over. The house is about to get destroyed where? No, we fixed that. It's not going to get destroyed. It's going to do great. To start off with, everyone should just carry on doing what they're doing, but as we bring new people in, we should see housing development start to spread out. We might see a couple of people move. They do have the ability to do it, but not too much, I don't think. House is about to be destroyed. Which one? I don't want it to be destroyed. Let me just check here. Residential. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that house. Now it will be, but not if I do this. There. Unless it just doesn't have what it needs. When do we have a tax collector? Do we not? Do we? Tax collector, yes. Okay. So somebody is collecting the taxes off those big houses. All right. So yeah, we might not see anything straight away because, like I say, we really. How is it about to be destroyed? Why is it? It's not. It's fine. I think it's fine. The bakery storage is full. Wow. That's kind of impressive. We have a granary over here that also has a lot of bread in it, to be fair, but yeah, it is what it is. Can we sell bread? If we have that much bread, we should be able to sell some. Who buys bread? Yeah, they buy bread. Nice, let's sell some bread. Resources, bread. Sell all above 100. Seems doable. Absolutely get some bread for bread. I like it. We're starting to see the trees cleared out here. That's fine. The house is about to be destroyed, but I don't think it is. I hope that's just a blip and it will go away. I mean, if it is destroyed, it can get rebuilt, but it's not. It's not getting destroyed. Nothing wrong with it. It's fine. It's doing great. As long as the people who are there are happy. Davin, 85% happy. Not happy about taxes, that's all. But you know what? Taxes are just a part of life, buddy. Not much I can do about it. Looks like the fields have done okay. We're missing raw materials somewhere. Bakery has no flour. That's fine. It's going to happen. House is about to be destroyed. Why is it? Commoner residents. Commoners and citizens need to look for Is that the one it means? Commoner resident. Commoner resident. No, that's fine. This means the houses aren't going to level up without commoner residences. That's fine. Although we can start generating commoner residences. You know, there's always clothes sat here. It's the only thing they really need. So I suppose we could generate a few commoners and see if it helps with our taxes. Yeah, let's do it. We used to just the last version of the game we used to do blip, 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 blip all the time. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. There we go. We bought 25 marble, which is good. It's going to make us poor, but it was needed. We're currently making minus money. That's mostly because of... let's have a look. Taxes, 63. Upkeep, minus 53. So the upkeep is a little high, but also we've just spent money on marble. That's going to be the thing that does us in there, really. Yeah. So I'm not seeing the sort of huge influx in growth that I thought we would. Happiness is high. Employment is average. The housing thing has gone away now, which is good, and we're one off having a population of 100. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. I mean, we could drop the taxes a little bit. We do have a good revenue stream, but I want to definitely be able to buy those marbles first. So maybe we'll wait. We have the iron we need now, which is good. So eventually we'll start working on this, but I imagine they're not going to do anything until we have the marble. We also need 3 sculptures. Marble, iron, and tools. Oh, is it only we need 3 sculptures? So even once we've got the marble, this won't happen because we need sculptor. These numbers make up the sculptures. Perhaps. Huh. Okay, well, let's have a look how we do sculpting then. It used to be an add-on of the builders, I believe. We have a commoner to work in the tavern. We have a transporter. And we have 1 person currently unemployed. I mean, let's just stick them in. No, yeah, let's just put them there. I'd rather the unemployment rate be 0. Okay, let's see how we go about putting in a sculptor. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Where am I looking? Here. Can't quite remember where the new stuff is in the menu. All right, so let's go labour probably. Tavern, milling, mining. Labour Splendor package, Tavern Kitchen, Great Hall, administers the village mandates, and I mean, what's wrong? Why is that different to the Grand Hall we have? I don't know. Common Path, is it maybe? Decorative, Stonemason, produces 1 polished stone and it says for stone. I think that's it. And then Sculptor Workshop produces Sculptor. But I think, well, let's just do it and see what happens. It has been unlocked. Correct, it has. But where is it? I believe it's like an add-on. Sculpt. Yeah. Well, let's try Stonemason. That does unlock a building. Stonemason hut produces stone in exchange for stone. I mean, sure. I imagine it's going to be a negative effect. So we currently have stone over here. I don't really want to sort of keep blurring up. I don't just like the idea of just putting a big old blob of stuff there. Let's go here with the stonemason. The house is upgrading. That's great. We'll build that. Yeah, it may well have been on the side of that. I forget. It's definitely definitely something like that. Wood and stone, with these anything possible, your villagers look at the surplus and marvel at their potential. Will it be a church, a fort, a tavern? They're excited to think of what might not come next. Happiness from 10%. Nice. People are just happy about life. Additional taxation, less taxation windmills. Some villagers think our treasury will benefit from new means of taxation. However, they want you to keep in mind that taxing services is going to make you very popular with the labourers. Yeah, I will continue. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that. Villagers consider we are prosperous enough to be assisted by a bailiff. The nominated person will handle critical tasks such as prospecting nearby deposits and petitioning the estates on your behalf. Let's have a bailiff build a great hall, build a bailiff office, assign a new bailiff, complete the mandate, gain influence with labour. I will consider. Yeah, Let's build a bailiff off it. Let's do that. Edicts and privileges. Require contractual wage edits in the book. Okay, we'll say we can do that as well, and we'll take this person on. All right. So assigning the bailiff. Build a great hall. Another great hall? Is this not a great hall? It looks pretty great to me. I mean, this is the village mandates and receives envoys. I can't build a great hall. Build a bailiff office. Within the great hall? Is that what he wants me to do? We can start building another building here, I suppose. We don't actually have to tell it what it is, right? Put this little door on it. Okay, let's try building that and see what happens. No, it requires an available bailiff, doesn't it? Bailiff office. Is that... Oh, man. Manor house. Bailiff office. The bailiff's office can be a tower on the back of this building. There we go. Let's turn snap off a second. There we go. We don't want to affect that window. That window's good. Alright. Yes, build that. Okay. Let's see what that does then, if that builds the bailiff office or not. And then the other thing we were going to do is acquire contractual wage edict in the book. Okay. That will be under here, will it? Labour. Fair reputation. Common maintenance. Additional taxation. Edicts. Here we go, sorry. Edicts. Progress to acquire first edict. Okay. Privileges. Merchant League. Trade prices 10% from villages with Labour Alliance. Oh, okay, is that just something we can do? Oh, okay, they're things we unlock. Okay. Enable an edict by assigning them to an empty slot. A mandate is needed to revise it afterwards. Acquire contractual wage edict in the book progression tab. Okay. Labour. Privilege, 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 privilege. I mean, they're all privileges. One unlock slot. Yes, I cannot figure out where my edicts are coming from. Mandates. Bailiff. Need a bailiff. I'm trying to get a bailiff. That building's getting built. Okay. What's up? You'll have what you need. 50 planks. Currently 38. I mean, we're doing a lot of building. Davenport trade capacity 25. I mean, that is good, though. That is really good. Because what do we get off Davenport? Davenport, they're buying our bread. They'll buy 50 bread at a time. Yeah. The trade, because that number there, 25 up to 50, that's good. All right, we're going to try and do that one. We'll have what you need. We have 60 days to have those planks in there, so we won't build anything else until that's done. Acquire contractual wage edict in the book progression tab. Let me just have one more look. Book. Progression. So somewhere here there is an edict. Is it these edicts? Okay, so these ones are edicts. Careful planning edicts. Bulk stonemason. Okay. Contractual wage edict. There it is. We have it. And now we enact that edict. Oops. By going to here. Decrease the cost of every mandate by 50% and decrease the time of every mandate by 50%. I mean, it just sounds great. Okay, advice was followed. Nice. Okay, don't quite know what all that is, but cool. Stonemason hut. Here we go. Stonemason needs a commoner. We don't have a commoner. We have one available to upgrade though. So let's go back to our this one. No, not a levy. Here. Unemployed. Boom. Boom. Okay. Waiting for workers. Stonemason. Yeah, so that actually hasn't been able to sculpt. So where did the sculptor stuff go? Where does that building go? Labor. Let's have a look at it again. Common. Stonemason. Here, sculpture workshop. Will unlock sculpture workshop. Produces sculpture. I feel like it goes somewhere else though. Tooling. This will unlock charcoal hut, an iron smelter, and a blacksmith. Beer production, hop farm and brewery. Common goods, turns planks into stuff. Luxury market. Careful planning edit. Sculpture workshop. So where's the sculpture workshop then, folks? Is it an add-on onto something? What would it be added onto? Builder's workshop. Sculpture workshop. Bingo. Knew it went on to something. Just couldn't remember what. That's great. That's going to go there. Build it. Let's go. Now we can start on our sculptures for that thing over there. That's good. Take all of these on. Have no problems there. Have we seen much of a house development? I don't think we really have we? There's one. This house here is, I mean, can't be happy. Right? Yeah, look how miserable it's going to be there next to that undesirable neighborhood stuff. We need to... That's my fault, really. Like, all of this needs to not be housing. All of this needs to not be housing. Can't have you building houses in undesirable neighborhoods, folks. Can't be having it. Oops. Don't go and build a house in the water, please. I feel like they would automatically not pick to do this, but I guess they do. Okay. And do you know what? I don't mind a couple being knocked out. Like, make new ones in a better place, please. Come on. Okay, house is better destroyed. Oh, I know. I mean, if it doesn't, I'll do it for it. Like, silly people building right next to where the hogs get killed. You're never going to have a good time. Let's come into here. I think we could probably paint this crop field a little better now. I think we can come this way a little with it. Just a touch. Same with this one. We can just shave off the straight line there. We don't love a straight line. Okay. With that, I mean, do you want me to knock them down, or are they going to move out? Boop. Yes, go away. Boop. Yes, go away. There we go. Rebuild them, folks. Make them better. What's full? It's probably going to be something like bread. Yeah, we got all the bread in the world. Hurry up and buy some bread, please, folks. Okay. I feel like we did quite a lot today. The Builder's Workshop changes are complete. Do we have to employ a sculpture workshop? Employs a citizen. We don't have a citizen. Where is David? Perhaps David, it is time for you to be a citizen. Let's come down here and see. Promote a citizen. Villagers' needs must be met once for eligibility. These promotions need to happen. They need to have goods. These promoted will have new needs, which is goods and luxury. Like, we don't have luxury, but I feel like if we just take on one, David. Conclude the promotions. There he is, master builder, citizen. We need to take you out the tavern though, David. Where are you? You are now a master builder. No projects at the moment. I mean, there is. No reasons to distract. What have I messed up there? Oh, there we go. So yeah, that having that third forager in there is enough to wipe them out. Making sure we haven't got any worse foragers we can get rid of, but I don't want that to keep telling me all day long that that's happening. So, yeah, I guess Radikin, you're out. You're losing your job. I'm sorry, we just don't have the numbers for you right now. No projects at the moment. It concerns me slightly because there is a project right now that we need 3 statues here. One thing I will say is this seems to have been built. Requires a bailiff. We can now hire a bailiff though, I imagine. How do we do that? Builder David is assigned. Yeah, good. Okay, nice. He's getting working on it. Here, bailiff. Click to assign a bailiff. Nice. Trade price bonus of 10% from village with clergy, kingdom, or labour. That's all of them, basically. Happiness is less impacted by 10%. I mean, that's kind of nice. Puts the happiness right back up, even with the taxes. Soldier training speed is increased by 10%. We're not really looking at soldiers just yet. I think the trade one, though. Let's go nominate. Assign a bailiff. Complete the mandate. Gain influence with labour estate. Okay. Good. Well, Dan, you're doing a great job. And hopefully, Builder David is assigned. I am on my free time. I want to see what you do. You have 1 of 2 goods. We will definitely get some luxury goods made next time because we'll have the planks. Talking of which, we have 46 planks. We need 4 more, but we're not building anything until it's done, are we? Chanty. I'm telling myself more than you folks. Because I will forget. Let's see. Is he doing stuff? Oh, he's away with it. Look at him go. David, years of working in the pub have now made you prime for this job. We have the marble sculpture for octagonal basin. Superb. We're going to get that statue built. Gain influence with labour estate, and that's a mandate. Okay. Gain influence with labour estate. Start. The merchant is approaching. We'll see what they have to say about themselves. Okay, I feel like we spent a lot of money on marble, but we do have this. We did think we did get to the 70 we needed, so we'll be able to turn that off once this thing's built. Because I just don't want to keep a stock of marble in. But I want to make sure we have enough. If we have some left over ready for the next statue, then that's fine. But I don't want to just keep bringing a load of it in. All right, let's see what this merchant wants. Bishop is looking to purchase large shipments of wheat. Oh, 150 inside storage facilities, currently 94. I don't love that because obviously the wheat is being generated. It's very difficult to stop wheat getting used. We have to sort of shut down bread for a little while, or shut down. Actually, no, we just have to shut down the. Yeah, do you know what? Let's try and do it because the coins are good. We have to shut down the windmill for a little while. Pause. That should have us stock up on wheat. We have 100 wheat there. We need this to be wheat as well because they only hold 100. Yeah, resign anyway. It's fine. Okay. Some wheat in there. Do we have the planks yet? 18. What happened to the planks? Oh, are we selling them? Wait, are we selling planks? We're not selling that much though, are we? Where are you, planks? I think I might be a bit of a plank. Planks, 22. Sell above 20, yeah. Nope, we can't do that for a minute. Whoops, glad I found it. Oh, we only have 14 days to do the wheat as well. Okay, well luckily it's getting harvested right now. There's now 150 wheat. That's enough then, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. We can now turn you back on. Go for it. And we'll set you to be flour. again. Although flour pretty much turns over pretty quickly. But that's what we wanted to do. And there are 100 boar sat in there. We have 20 meat. I feel like the butchery doesn't keep up. Maybe we don't need the multiple hunters' huts. Maybe we don't. How are you looking against the undesirable? Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, everywhere's okay there. Mandate is still in progress. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I feel like we haven't got that much to show for it. But I feel like we did a lot. I suppose we got the rest of these up and running. We moved all of the industry out to generate a larger town centre, although they haven't sort of jumped at it. That's fine. This thing is getting built, which is looking awesome. Let's see what David is doing here. Let's see what David needs. I think he has what he needs for the pedestal. That's the next bit. Yeah, the pedestal is the next bit. Okay, tell you what then, just so we can say we've really accomplished something fancy, we'll let this get finished. All right, I think our David has what he needs. He's heading across the bridge. Let's see. He's going to put in a beautiful little dude. It's him. David's made a little statue of himself, and I'm fine with that. David's been with us since the very beginning. He's gone from woodcutter to stonecutter to tavern owner to master sculptor, and I think that's great. It now, I think, reduces the maintenance cost. I actually forget what it does. Bailiff art is audience. Yeah, so the bailiff is doing a thing. That's good. We have this building's maintenance cost increased by 50%. Must be part of a building containing the Great Hall. It is. Yeah, there we go. All right. We can. We don't want to add a sub building. I would like to free build. There we go. Because this place, if this doesn't have lovely custom trees, I don't know what place does. So let's put a few of these down. Some flowers. Like, this is the real sort of creme de la creme of the town, you know. Like, this is where all the good stuff's gonna be. Let's do a few of these here. Oops. Maybe even one more there. We should also look at some nice benches. Stone benches, I think, are the way to go here. They would be fancy benches, would they not? Like so. And then I actually really like these little rope things as well to kind of close off the areas here. There we go. Just to sort of start tying it all together, we can build. I think all of that just happens, apart from the big trees that will grow over time. But otherwise, yeah, look at that. We have a beautiful little statue looking out across our city. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Until the next one, be good.